it's Savannah Cassie. Today we're going to be reacting to My Hero Academia.
It's survival of the fittest with a chance for those at the bottom to...
I still find it hilarious that Midoriya has all these points. Like, what the fuck?
Bird, I told you to call me soon.
I'm also still surprised that they allowed this. They allowed these two, to hide in this man's arms. Honestly, they should have just, kicked Bakugo out of this ring after he did that. I know the goal said it's fine because he went back to his team, but still. Oh, yeah, that's definitely gotta hurt.
I'll be taking that now.
Yeah, keep telling yourself, Todoroki. I don't believe you actually have a plan.
Sure how you lost your headband. Where the heck did it go?
By the way, who the bloody hell stole the headband?
We'll use all our powers to steal the point from...
Oh, wow, they're not even trying to, hide the team members. They're, going all out. By the way, if, someone got knocked off of the horse, technically someone could easily win, right?
I hope you made something strong, Yaoyorozu!
By the way, I love that they're all gunning for Midoriya. They completely forgot the objective of collecting other people's headbands. Kamai could easily kill someone with his electricity, right? If he did enough voltage, he could easily kill someone.
He stuck all those teams cold in their tracks!
Oh wow, he completely just froze everyone. He completely froze the competition.
I might as well take these.
Todoroki, why did you not steal the headband that was on top of her head as well?
Cassie needs some upgrades! Oh no, they're too...
I love that this girl is not afraid of failure. She's afraid of her, machines getting destroyed.
Yaoyorozu!
I wonder if Todoroki is gonna realize that Dark Shadow has a thing against light.
Is the one to fear. If there was any more sunlight, Kaminari's...
I love how they're oh, Kirishima's the greatest threat, but also, there's also Todoroki. I know he doesn't use his fire side, but still, you still have to watch out for that boy.
That makes Dark Shadow aggressive and difficult to control. On the other hand, the beast...
Quick question, if the thing gets more aggressive in dark time, how do you sleep? Or do you always sleep with a million lights on in your house?
Dark Shadow is too timid in the light. Violence!
I love that Dark Shadow is kind of acting like a hurt puppy dog.
Low, but they have no idea that's the case, right?
I don't...
Oh, they just completely cornered them. Hey, how about you climb up the ice if that's even possible?
Jay, and he's a man of very few words.
Well, hopefully he doesn't say anything to the opposite opponents.
Your class is too small-minded. Think bigger.
Well, this man definitely just, signed his death warrant. This man is definitely gonna die.
By that sludge villain. You'll have to tell me about it sometime. It must...
I love that everyone antagonized Bakugo by saying the sludge villain incident. No one says anything about Midoriya, but I think it's because Midoriya was presumed crookless, so they didn't mention his name.
Change of plans.
Yep, I was correct. This man is so dead.
That's the kind of thing he would do.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's not...
Hey, I had a cool idea. Maybe you should have said that before you antagonized Bakugo. Did this guy just steal Bakugo's powers, or did he copy his quirk?
But I think you'll agree mine's better.
Oh, he copied the guy's quirk. Oh, does it only work with physical touch? Because, he touched Kirishima's hand, and he also touched Bakugo, and I think the only way to be able to, activate the other person's quirk.
Even an idiot could figure it out.
You know what? This guy has a reason to be arrogant. He could copy anyone's quirk. This guy could be terrifying.
Headbands for good. As long as no one gets near us, we'll make our class...
These people are running so slowly. They look like they're running in place.
Doing good, kid. He's exploiting your weaknesses. Don't be a fool.
Nice to see how, Yagi and Dev are different from each other's, guiding the future generation. Well, Endeavor's more harsher, and we definitely know the harshness he can endure to, his children. Yagi's, you're doing good, kid. I don't care if you fail.
From this position, if I try to freeze them, I'll hit Ida. If he...
Oh, I know how to fix this. How about you close in the ice wall so they won't be able to run away?
Less than 60 seconds. I'm gonna do something that'll make me useless to you.
Ida, what are you planning on doing? What ace do you have up your sleeve? Wait, you could do that from the beginning? Why haven't you been doing that from the start? Unless he was like trying to hide it and only use it when it was necessary.
Unfortunately, the recoil stalls my engines for a while. It's a...
I mean, that is a very powerful move, but unfortunately, like, it stalls his engine. So, unfortunately, like, the team could grab multiple headbands if they wanted to, if they got close to Todoroki.
Reasons to win this, and I refuse to let the others down!
Hey, Deku, how about we don't use your quirk on people? I know you're like, oh, I know how to stop it, but to be fair, that's just a hypothesis. You don't actually know you can actually not hurt Todoroki. You could easily murder him in this scene.
Now we can let the clock run out.
Losers!
Hey, guy, maybe you should be on your guard or actually try, especially knowing that you stole Bakugo's points.
On your own?
Superaba, stop it!
Bakugo, with how much you fly off your horseman, I'm surprised they haven't disqualified you yet.
Alright.
Oh, he can make some airballs? That's a weird and interesting quirk. Oh wow, you completely utterly fucked now. This is what I was talking about. You should have definitely been paying attention to Bakugo, because to be fair, he's a menace to society. There's nothing holding him back. You know what, Faye? I'm surprised he hasn't attacked his other teammates yet. Like, I know that you said, like, OP is gonna work somewhat together, but honestly, they should be also gunning for each other as well.
If we defend this one to the death, we'll move forward.
Dude, then I plan you should suggest a strategy before Bakugo comes over you and takes the rest of your points. Yeah, I definitely saw that one coming, because this copycat quirk, like, he didn't seem to, like, want to try or give in anything, and Bakugo just like, you know what, I'm not expecting last place. I will not accept it.
Slicing through the air to take out my opponent's defenses.
Oh, Todoroki used fire. He used fucking fire. Oh.
On top.
Hey, Midoriya, Todoroki's team has one of the smartest people on the team. They most likely would not put the headband in the very front. Why don't you also grab more headbands? You can legally do that.
My eyes?
I so called it. I knew they were going to switch to headbands. Also, why did you only take one? Especially knowing that they could probably easily switch them. He's like, oh, I would just take one and that'll give you all the points. You dumbass. You take as many as you can.
Todoroki, better watch yourself. That was too close.
Oh yeah, Todoroki is so not listening to what Ida's saying. He's like, I use fire. I use fire. By the way, this blast definitely short circuits the electricity boy, right?
Yeah, you're...
Oh, there goes Bakugo, not learning his lesson again.
Who's got the points?
Is anyone here actually going to be able to steal a headband before the timer runs out? I love that the tournament's like, okay, it's done, and Bakugo just falls on the floor, as if, like, his willpower, once he heard the tournament was over, was just like, okay, I'm done. That's it. I have no more energy.
Now let's take a look at who our top 4 teams.
By the way, did Dark Shadow take one of the headbands? It feels like he definitely took one of the headbands.
It's Team Shinso. When did they come back from the dead?
Oh, Shinso's got 3rd place? Oh, that's so cool.
I must apologize. When Todoroki
Oh, he got a headband. I so called it. I so knew it.
head where his guard was the weakest. Midoriya, you're the one who created.
I love that Dark Shadow's holding up the headband like as if he's a fucking puppy dog.
I broke my own promise. At this rate.
By the way, shouldn't you use a little bit of heat? Like, so you don't get hypothermia? Because it seems like when you use too much of ice power, it seems like ice crawls up to your body. I don't think that's good for you.
Some sort of karmic punishment for taking the tiny one's headband.
Oh, so they're the ones that stole the headband.
No idea you could do that!
Rest assured, it wasn't my intention to deceive you. I was just being strategic.
I love how Choco's over here. Like, how dare you not tell us about your strategy? I didn't even know you could move that fast. And he's like, it wasn't really my intention. I was just trying to win.
You brought me here.
Hey, Deku, you idiot. Didn't I tell you not to get yourself into the situation? Didn't I tell you, if you see Todoroki and he ever wants to talk to you, just run in the opposite direction? He's gonna murder you.
Long time no see. Let's...
Oh, speaking of murder, Endeavor's definitely gonna murder All Might.
My baby! I'm so proud of you! You worked so—
By the way, does the Midoriya family have a secret water quirk or something? They definitely need to get themselves checked out.
The cafeteria is gonna be busy.
Now, before we start the next episode, I'm just quickly remind you, hey, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, turn on your notifications so you know the next time that I post. Leave a comment, and let's get on to the reaction.
I was the only one who could sense your true power.
Oh, is Todoroki gonna realize about One Fall, or have somewhat of a theory about One Fall?
Are you really All Might's secret love child or something?
Or not? I wonder how many other crazy theories he has, like, going around in his head like that.
It wasn't, so you probably won't believe me no matter what, I bet. Anyway, I promise, you've got the—
I love Todoroki staying on the wall. Like, hey, Midoriya, you rambling like this just confirms my theory.
There's something between you two that you're not supposed to talk about.
Hey, how about we just tell people that All Might trained you because your quirks are similar? I don't think anyone would be mad at that. I think people would actually believe that, because to be fair, like, half your class already believes that.
That I have even more reason to beat you.
Hey, Todoroki, just because your conspiracy theory says that Deku might be related or somewhat closer to All Might doesn't mean you have to declare war because your father said so.
That press conference 10 years ago. Been a while.
Oh, Endeavor just straight up hates All Might. I love All Might. He's like, you're not getting away from me easily.
Next generation of heroes. Do you really think I'd tell you?
Hey, All Might, I know this is the number 2 hero, but to be fair, the racism is whack. And also, you should not ask Endeavor how to train candidates.
That's why I made him. You did what?
Hey, please tell me that All Might figures out something's up. Something dearly wrong is something up.
He's in a rebellious phase right now. But he will take—
Hey, All Might, please clock in that this man wants you dead and probably using his son to make you want to be dead.
So the symbol of peace is living proof of his failure.
Hey, maybe if it didn't sound like your father had to stick up his ass and always grumpy and maybe smiled and wasn't, you know, him, maybe he would become number 1 hero.
Heard of quirk marriages? They became a...
I love Todoroki is so lonely that he's just willingly allowing himself just to spill all his problems on Deku. Deku didn't ask for any of this.
Those who sought out potential mates solely with the intention of creating powerful children.
By the way, the whole Cook arranged marriage thing, is that thing fixed or is it still going on?
In every memory of...
Hey, I have an idea. How about we go to the police or another pro hero to help you out instead of dumping all your trauma on Deku? Deku has no idea what to do with all this information.
Before she poured boiling water on my face.
Yeah, I think that's enough proof that anyone needs to lock Denver up. How about we just tell someone about this? Kaja just completely stumbled upon something that he was not supposed to hear. Also, why are you stalking them?
Comic book character. A hero with a...
I mean, that's the most ironic thing to ever say to a person, but also true.
I'm only here because others have supported me.
I can't wait for Deku and Todoroki to be friends, because knowing Deku, he's definitely gonna cling on to Todoroki.
Wait, Deku!
That was me, person in first place!
It was a—
I love these cute little flashes of all the people that have helped him, even though we just saw them last episode.
Looks like Class 1A is going full-on fan service!
Oh, great. Fan service. Honestly, I think anytime someone does fan service, it just diminishes the entire, like, arc or characters. Because most of the time when people do fan service, it just completely diminishes the character and anything that they stand for. Of course they tricked you. This is Mineta we're talking about. Why do you listen to anything he said?
You know, since you're like a class rep. But they said all the girls have to wear those.
You know what? This is completely all your fault for listening to this perp. You should have asked a teacher or someone to see if this is actually true instead of listening to him.
We do have a little time before the finals start, and I kind of like these uniforms, so...
Says the girl who's invisible. Says the girl who has nothing to fear.
But I'm withdrawing.
Shiro, no way!
Wait, Fullball is gonna disqualify his name? By the way, I don't remember anyone's names. I'm slowly losing people's names and mispronouncing so many people's names. So yeah, nickname time. This guy's name is Fullball for what he did in this fucking episode.
Right. I barely remember anything from the cavalry battle until the very end of it.
Like this guy's excuse is like, oh, I don't even remember what happened. It was all like, hey, how about you go into this tournament and just kick Shinzo's ass to prove your point of brainwashing you?
Him?
I know this is a great...
Hey, Fullball, shut up about people's quirks, especially knowing that brainwashing, especially since I know so much about the discrimination, is probably going to be labeled as a villain quirk. I think this boy has enough problems of his own.
Girls dressed like cheerleaders.
I love this guy just completely clocks in and is like, by the way, why are all the girls in cheerleader outfits?
This isn't how I wanted to get here. It would go against the values of the festival.
Oh, another person's gonna kick themselves out. By the way, is Midnight gonna allow this? Most likely she's gonna allow this because I honor her the theme of chaos.
Hi, boys. That turns me on.
Whoever allowed Midnight to be a teacher just needs to be fired or executed. She should not be around teenagers.
It's like we barely did anything in the cavalry battle. Isn't that right?
Oh, I love this chick. She's like, yeah, we still had a headband, but we were completely frozen. I'm surprised no one stole their headband.
I'm not doing this as a favor. It's just fair.
Oh, Tetsu definitely needs to be in there. He definitely needs to be Kirishima. And maybe the Vine Girl? Like, it looks like she may have vines, so I really want to see what her quirk does.
Seriously? How does this keep happening?
Oh, I so want to see these two battle. I wonder who's stronger.
Not so fast.
Fullball, I swear to God, you say anything, I'm going to murder you. Like, if this guy does like brainwash Midoriya, he has no chance of breaking out of the hole. But if he doesn't, then Shinzo would lose because he doesn't look like the person with physical strength.
Beat you with one hand.
Uraraka? Who the hell's that?
I love that everyone's fearing them having to defeat Midoriya. They're like, oh, it's gonna be Midoriya. That's the only person I have to watch out for. Like, no one's like, oh, I have to worry about Kachan or I have to worry about Icy Hot. It's just Midoriya.
Hey, Legs, you're Ida, right?
By the way, Bakugo definitely knows his classmates, right? He just, like, maybe right now they don't seem super important to them, but he definitely notes down all their powers.
Hey, anyone up there got a bag they can give me?
I love that they're so hyped to play these side games. These side games actually look fun.
Or tried to hype themselves up. And others...
I love that Bakugo's just facing a wall, or Todoroki's outside sitting in darkness. Like, what the fuck? These two boys have no clue how to interact.
Hi, you've been great. You harnessed one for all.
No, not really.
Hey, All Might, it's not your fault for not being able to talk to Deku. Like, Deku's been busy in this tournament arc. There hasn't really been a break.
All I want to hear you say is that you'll do your best, damn it.
Quick question. Why doesn't Yagi just normally talk to Deku any chance he has? Like, I know, like, he has a secret thing of All Might, but they don't know that. No one in the class knows that. So he could technically talk to Deku. And if anyone questions the relationship, Yagi could just say, oh, he's the one that's been helping Midoriya. And also he could lie and say that he also works for All Might. Like, no one would, like, bat an eye to that, right?
Not a fight. Just try and deal with it by smiling.
With how much All Might transforms into his humongous self, I'm surprised no one else has figured out who he truly is. Oh, Midoriya is so scared. He looks like he's about to piss his pants.
Can't worry about what other people think. That monkey was going...
Yeah, it looks like Shinzo's trying to get him to talk. So maybe, like, talking is what activates his quirk, or, like, sort of like a question thing.
That's it.
Yep, and Midoriya completely 100% lost. I have no clue how he's going to be able to snap out of this at all, unless he's going to be able to, like, activate his powers somehow. And if you like this reaction, hey, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel, turn on your notifications so you know the next time I post, leave a goddamn comment, and have a goddamn good day.